Imagine this. A fresh graduate proudly holds a diploma. But during a job interview, the employer asks, "What practical skills can you bring to our company?" And suddenly, the graduate falls silent. This is the reality faced by many university graduates in Indonesia, including in my hometown, Purworejo, a small city with a big dream. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Sarira, an English literature student from State University of Surabaya. And today, I want to invite you to imagine a future where our graduates are not only holding diplomas, but also holding the keys to unlock opportunities in the workplace and in the world. Higher education in Purworejo faces two major challenges. First of all, graduates employability local data. Now, let's look at the fact. According to BPS Purworejo, the open unemployment rate in August 2024 stood at 3.89%. It may look small, right? But here's the catch. This number doesn't separate university graduates from others. When we dig deeper, local study tell us more. A tracker study at Stikes Pemkab Purworejo shows that while many nursing graduates eventually secure jobs, a significant number need months, sometimes more than 6 months to find stable positions. Academic research on accredited workers in Purworejo also confirms this. Highly educated graduates often experience long job search duration before being absorbed into the workforce. So, the challenge is not simply job exists or don't exist. It's rather higher education equips graduates with speed, skills, and confidence to match labor market demands. In other words, how fast can our graduates go from ceremony gowns to real paychecks? And the next challenge is access and resources. The second challenge is access. Facilities are not always evenly distributed. Some institutions thrive with laboratories, international workshops, and partnerships. Others struggle with basic infrastructure. The good news is efforts are underway. Stikes Pemkab Purworejo has signed a MOU to place graduates overseas in the UAE and even Saudi Arabia, showing how local institutions can think globally. They also held workshops, expert lectures, and events like Goes Universitas, bringing learning closer to the world. And even local government, the vice regent herself shows up to support. That's a sign that education here matters. Let me give you an image to understand this better. Graduates can be compared to a smartphone. A brand new phone may look shiny and modern, but if it has no app installed, it cannot serve its purpose. In the same way, a diploma without practical skills is like a phone without apps attractive on the outside, but not fully useful. Right? And now imagine education as planting seeds. If the seed is planted in fertile soil with enough water and sunlight, it grows strong. But if the same seed is planted in dry, rocky soil, It struggles to grow, not because the seed is weak, right? But because the environment doesn't support it. In this analogy, the seed represents student potential. The soil is the educational environment. Water and sunlight are the facilities, access, and support systems. So, when students in well-researched areas thrive, it's because their environment provides what they need. But when students in research limited areas struggle, it doesn't mean they are less capable. It means we, as a system, need to water and nurture them better. Right. This is the story of many students in region with limited facilities. Their potential is there, but their environment doesn't allow them to flourish. So, how can we shape higher education in Purworejo and in Indonesia to be more relevant, competitive, and inspiring? I believe in a simple yet powerful framework. I call it CARE. C-A-R-E. Care. Because higher education must truly care about the student future. C. Competence. University must equip students with practical skills, such as communication, problem solving, digital literacy. These are the most demanded skills in today's job market. And then A, access. Education must be inclusive, from urban to rural areas. Every student deserves equal access to quality facilities. Education is not a privilege. It is a right. R, equals relevant. Curriculums must they align with the real world needs. In Purworejo, for example, health sciences have a strong potential. That means creating programs that are linked and matched with the global healthcare industries. And for the last is E. E. E equals empowerment. Students must be encouraged to dream beyond limits. Empowerment is not just about the jobs. It is about building the confidence to compete and contribute on international stage. Now, if we put everything together, higher education is not just about collecting diplomas like Pokemon cards, right? Because trust me, guys, employers don't hire you for how many diplomas you've got. It's about building competence, ensuring access, staying relevant, and empowering students with confidence. Right? In short, it's about choosing to care. So the real question is, do we want to keep producing graduates who look shiny on the outside but lack the apps inside? Or do we want to grow seeds can stand tall no matter where they are planted? I believe the answer is clear, right? My dear friends, higher education is not only about producing graduates. It's about nurturing lifelong learners who dare to take bold steps wherever the future left them. If Purworejo, a small, humble region can send its nurses overseas, then no place is ever too small to dream big. And remember, as long as we choose to care through competence, access, and relevant and empowerment, we are planting the seeds of a future that is not only stronger, but also stronger, smarter, right? Thank you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.